What up, yo? It's your boy Mike back again. And today will be another episode of Battle of the LPs. Don't know what episode number it is. But, I love doing this. I think it's rather fun. When I do this, I revisit the records. If I know them well enough and it's fresh in my head, I don't really do it. Like, listen to them over. But if I haven't heard them in so long, I do it, Because y'all gotta understand, I just don't listen to hip hop. You know what I mean? I listen to so much other shit, so it's like, thousands of albums are like running around in here. You know what I mean? So, gotta get refreshed to get a full, good, synopsis on what is gonna be the winner of which album is gonna be the winner. So, I want to give a huge shout out to one of my favorite subscribers, my boy Mick, fellow Griselda head as well. Salute, my G. Much love to you. He suggested this one, and it's the Gangstar Foundation member from East New York, Brooklyn, New York, Jeru The Damaja, with his seminal, essential 1994 album, The Sun Rises in the East, versus his masterpiece and underrated at times, 1996, Wrath of the Math. Love both these albums. I think they're both absolutely incredible. Been a Jeru fan for 22 years now. Discovered them in 1995. Kind of like, all my other stories, you know what I mean? Yo MTV Raps. What video was it? Come Clean. It was Come Clean, and I was just like, yo, I love it. You know what I mean? So grimy. The beat, the water dropping, like ding ding, in the video, on the dude's forehead, there's like that Chinese water torture shit, whatever the fuck. That shit was dope as hell. You know what I mean? So my uncle put me up to Jeru as well because he had the cassette, Sunrise in the East, and I copped it later on, and oh my god, I bumped it so much. Yo, love that album. And then Wrath of the Math came out in 96. I got that on cassette. Black Cowboys, and I knew he was dissing the Fugees, you know what I mean? As soon as I heard that line, the opening line, you know what I mean? Absolutely amazing album. And we'll get into that shit. So, as I always do, we'll start off with the first album that was released before, and that was his debut, the 1994 debut, The Sun Rises in the East. Now, this album is absolutely incredible. Not one whack track. It's a fucking masterwork. Dirty Rotten Scoundrel, you know what I mean? Jeru. Mental Stamina, going back and forth for Afu Ra. Love that shit. The Bitches. This is the track that got the Fugees, the Fugees took offense to it. Don't really know why, to be honest, you know what I mean? And they dissed them on Zealots, whatever the fuck you want to call it, off the classic, amazing album, The Score from 1996. And he came back, well, we get to that. My favorite track on the whole album is Ain't the Devil Happy. So fucking dope. Come Clean, of course, Jungle Music, Static. Everything is dope on here, man. The original, You Can't Stop the Prophet, is very, very dope. The whole fucking record is produced by DJ Premier. I absolutely love this album. It's so fucking dope. Love the dusty and grimy production. I seen some dude on Instagram say that he hates the sound on this album, and like he hated the sound on Method Man to Cal as well. It's just not mastered well, and it drives him nuts. Well, those fucking music hip hop purist snobs, but I think there's nothing wrong with the production or mastering, whatever the fuck you want to say on here. I'm not a fucking sound expert or whatever the fuck. Obviously when something sounds like shit, but to me this sounds great. I bumped it today in the headphones in my laptop through iTunes, and it sounds fucking amazing. I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know, it just had dusty, grimy production, like most albums had in the '90s. You know, boom bap at its fucking finest. So I don't know what the fuck dude's talking about there, because I find nothing wrong with it at all. You know, I think it's a great sound. It's just my opinion. You know, but it is what it is. Brooklyn Took It is another fucking flaming joint on here. Yeah, man, just so fucking good. I think there's nothing wrong with it at all. Come Clean is just so fucking good, man. I take fake gangster MCs and make them faggot flambe. My non-spray. Oh, it's so fucking good. I love that line. But yeah, man, Jeru The Damaja, The Sunrise in the East. You know, absolute fucking classic. I got this cassette and it played it non-stop, man. Non-fucking stop. So good. 40 minutes long. Fucking not one bad track. Plays out amazing. Great album. 1994. Then we got his 1996 release, Wrath of the Math. Now, Wrath of the Math, you know, I think he stepped it up, but like, you know, with the storytelling and the lyricism. Black Cowboys going at Fugees, you know, his response to Zealots, Zealots, whatever the fuck you want to call it, you know. What else is on this? But one day he talks about how he's gonna save hip hop, you know. Puffy, Foxy Brown, you know, this is '96, you know, they're poisoning hip hop with their, you know, braggadocio style of fucking hip hop about, you know, clothes and money and shit like that, and fucking, you know, he's coming to save the day, he's coming to save hip hop, which he does in the end. You know, this, you know, tempted Biggie to do Kick in the Door, you know. He got a verse for Jeru on there. You know, this goes out to those that choose to use disrespectful views on the King of NY. Raekwon, Nas also get dissed on there, you know what I mean? Very clever diss to fucking Raekwon that Biggie did on there. Love that shit. Revenge of the Prophet Part 5. That's just dope. Not the average nigga. You ain't gonna let no bitch play him. Really dope album, man. The production on this too is just so fucking good. Just like The Sunrises in the East, you know. I love this album. I think it's Scientifical Madness. I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. But there's a fucking snippet beat on there that sounds so fucking good. It's like, why the fuck did this nigga didn't rhyme on that? You know what I mean? Oh, Primo killed that shit, man. Just like the fucking OC Jewels, you know what I mean? On Jewels, the song itself, Jewels, you know, little beat that Primo did before the Lord Finesse beat kicked in. That shit was fucking awesome, yo. Love it. I don't know why niggas do that. Like Big Pun on Capital Punishment. You got some shit called Intermission. That beat sounds so fucking slamming. But yeah, man. This album is just great. Absolutely. You know. The Frustrated Nigga, that's dope as hell too. Every track is amazing. You know, they're both essential for any hip hop lover, in my opinion. You know, love it. Wrath of the Math, 1996. So, like we always do, we're gonna put them up against each other and see what happens. See who's gonna be victorious. So, let's see. Production, all handled by DJ Premier. Fuck. It's so tough. So tough. I would have to go with The Sunrise in the East because it's so like a dusty, grimy feel to it. But this is no fucking slouch, yo. The production here was just slamming. But I gotta go with that dusty, grimy sound. I think it's overall better production, in my personal opinion. Lyricism, lyrics. He's sharp as fucking a Ginsu on both of these motherfuckers, but man. Lyricism. I'll have to say Wrath of the Math. He stepped it up lyric wise, and I just love him on here a little more than The Sun Rises. But yeah, I gotta go with lyricism on here. Not saying he's lackluster at all on here. He's perfect, but he stepped it up lyricism. He stepped up his lyricism on here. Replay value. This is easy. I don't have to really say nothing. When I want to listen to Jeru, I always put on The Sunrise in the East. It could be either one, but what I'm going to first is The Sunrise in the East. You know what I mean? Influential. Now, to be honest, man, I don't really hear niggas talk about Jeru influencing them. You know what I mean? I never really hear it. You know, but there's one MC that talks about it, and that's Apathy. Shout out to him. He talks about the sunrise in the East, and I gotta go with the sunrise in the East more influential because it is talk about more than this when you do hear people talk about it. So I would say this one, and like Come Clean is so fucking iconic. So yeah, for influential, it's Sunrise in the East, in my opinion. So, what do I think is the better album? What is my favorite out of the two? It is The Sunrise in the East. Definitely is, man. Because this is the memories I have with this. This was like one of the first hip hop albums I got too, you know what I mean? And it's so fucking dope because I was into so much grimy shit at a very young age, at age 10, age 11, because my uncle, you know what I mean? And like the shit I was watching on Young TV Raps, I didn't have Wikipedia. I had the Sauce magazine, grimy Timberland, fucking Pelly Pelly wearing niggas from the projects, and fucking my uncle, you know what I mean? That was my Wikipedia, yo. Sauce magazine as well. I think I already said that, but yeah, that's what it was, yo. So 1996, Wrath of the Math versus 1994's The Sunrise in the East. What comes up? The Sun Rises in the East, yo. It's my favorite after two. So huge salute to my nigga Mick. I got a lot of requests from like Chant 100 and all them. It'll be done. So be on the lookout for that. So I will see y'all on the flip side. As always, I'll drop a story time video today too. Won't be nothing big and monumental, but I'll drop something today along with this shit. So see y'all niggas on the flip side. Peace.